welcome to Family We've Got Your Back. I'm Michelle Christensen. I'm a family scientist.
I'm Trent Christensen. I'm a family member.
And a basketball star. He's trending on Instagram.
My ankles got broken today in the students versus faculty basketball game.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know what that means, right?
Skinned knee, too.
I do have a skinned knee.
Yeah. His ankles aren't really broken. He just fell down.
I didn't fall down.
You fell down. And the kids videoed it and put it on Instagram, and now he's trending on Instagram.
I'm trending.
I've never been so embarrassed.
Surely you have. You definitely have.
Surely I have. Maybe the time I vomited all over myself on a date.
Maybe that.
But that wasn't on Instagram.
Yeah. Some of us handle embarrassment a lot better than others.
As well as disappointment.
I am a math teacher. I have very low.
They cheated. The kid was a senior. It was an 8th grade basketball game. They put two ringers on their team. And then other teachers were like just throwing the ball to the kids and pulling their shots and purposefully not making them. Made me so mad. Why cheat? It means nothing. If you're going to keep score, sorry, we're not talking about that.
Oh.
We'll talk about honesty some other time and how principals and cops should set a good example. Rough day for me, by the way. So I'm kind of grouchy because I don't handle loss well. Just saying.
Me, on the other hand, I lose regularly, and so I don't have any problem with it.
But you also don't have, like, mercurial emotions like I do.
I do not have mercurial emotions.
He's kind of a steady guy. I think that's why we're married still. Is because you're like, whatever. Just say it.
Yeah.
That's probably the reason. Because he's like, whatever. Doesn't bother me. Anyway, but because of that, we still love each other. Yay!
We do love each other.
And this month we're talking about love. And so this time, you may think overtime love. What does that mean?
Yeah, probably.
So we'll get into it.
Let me get it, dear.
Okay, so our definition of love, it's active, self-giving concern for the well-being of others. Same as last time. You know, the benevolent affection and deep compassion for all creatures, right? So the overtime love that we're talking about
is what we're experiencing now-ish.
For us, like we have kids, and so therefore, and he's a school teacher, so therefore we're going to have 2 weeks of togetherness. And it's a staycation for us, for the most part. We've got a couple.
But even if it wasn't,
we'd still be together somewhere.
You're right.
Right. So whether it's a vacation or somebody's sick and so they're around more, right? Like if he were sick and home with me, I'd be like, dude.
There's a different dynamic that has to happen.
Yeah. Because, conversations happen and like, what do you need for lunch since you're sick in bed type thing, right?
Right.
You're together more. So, and then just unstructured time, like.
You can have unstructured time on the weekends.
Right.
You can have unstructured time
on
it. Yeah. Just whatever oddities happen.
And it doesn't have to be an oddity. It could be,
Right.
Just you're 5 days a week and then you're suddenly together again when you're always apart, that sort of thing.
And teenagers are in each other's faces more whatever.
You're away from your college roommates and now suddenly with your family and they have opinions on your life because they're your parents and they feel parental. Yeah. So whatever your situation is, right? There are times when you have extra or togetherness. So, you're together more, right? And it can be planned like a wedding where you're together when you wouldn't normally be, things like that. So that's what we're talking about today is the times when you are together more. What can you do to ensure that time brings you closer together instead of making it a fight or lots of holiday parties happen are happening now. And,
right now,
things like that.
Now our kids are watching Home Alone.
Yeah, and they're like, "Hey, watch with us," and we're like, "Oh, we got to do this."
And I like it quite a bit, but once again, the McAllisters did not do it right.
No, they did not.
Their whole dynamic was just so unhealthy.
Yeah. Buzz, the older brother, you just want to punch him in the face.
Right.
But he's not the one punished. Kevin is. I think they all should have been punished.
They all should have been punished.
Parents should have paid attention.
Les incompetentes, whatever.
The
sister.
French sister, yeah. The sister that speaks French. Anyway, I haven't seen it as often as Trent has, obviously, because he apparently knows that a sister speaks French.
Well, they're going to France. And
the next one. This is the first one.
Oh, I thought they were going to France. This one.
Oh, you're right. They go to Florida in the second one. Nobody cares. Anyway, point being, that time could have been, that night before they left, could have been a fun thing. But instead, they were just horrible to each other. Right?
Mm-hmm. So,
how can we not have those horrible moments and leave our kid behind because he doesn't want to be with us?
Right. How can we do that?
Whatever. Right? So, expectations are great because leading up to whatever, like part of the fun of holidays or birthdays or whatever it is the possibility that you can be excited for, right? And enjoy and love. And so then you get that enjoyment time of the, I hope it's great, right? The anticipation joy of a vacation, or we're going on a cruise, yee-hee, and you get to be like excited and happy and joyful and dream, right?
Yeah.
But then once you get to the point where you actually get to do what you've been expecting and excited for, you need to say, okay, I might want these things to happen. Mm-hmm. I might have these expectations of this time.
Yeah.
But I don't get to choose how things are going to unfold. So I am going to enjoy that time. I am going to be in the moment.
Right.
And not expect what I wanted to have happen in order for me to have a good time or to enjoy myself or to be pleasant to the people I'm around, right? Because a lot of times when you're disappointed in your expectations, you are unhappy and unkind to people because it should have been this way. And it's not. And so therefore, you take it out on the people around you. And that's what we want to avoid. We want you to enjoy the experience you actually get to have. So then you have the fun of the anticipation, but then you also have the fun that actually happens.
Yeah.
And then afterward, you can reminisce and enjoy it again.
Yeah.
Because you chose to enjoy it in the moment.
No,
right?
I think we need to clarify that a little bit too. Because we do have expectations when we're on a vacation.
Right.
Right? We
don't expect to lose our luggage, and we don't expect to drown in the ocean or whatever.
But we also expect our kids to act
a certain way.
Like if we were on a cruise or we're around people, then of course we're going to have expectations about basic human interactions.
Right.
But
there's a difference.
But the expectation I think you're talking about is that you're not expecting if my vacation doesn't go just like this, it's a fail. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes, I'm saying my plans got foiled, therefore my life is over.
Right.
My wedding was ruined because
blank, yeah.
The little kid ran around the aisle instead of throwing petals. Whatever.
Yeah, right.
Like the cake got tipped over and so therefore my wedding is ruined. No.
It was raining.
Yeah, that sort of thing, right? And so we're talking about, we're not saying that your kids can get to run wild because don't have expectations about their behavior. No, on the way you say, okay, how do we behave?
Right.
What do we do in this situation? What's the appropriate behavior for this situation, right? Like we trained our kids anytime we go anywhere. We would ask them in the car, okay, so what do we do when we get there? Like, is this appropriate behavior? No. Is this appropriate behavior? Yes. You know what I mean? Like,
and we haven't had to do that for some time, but sometimes
because we don't have babies anymore. Like one time, one of our kids, I can't remember which one, threw a mighty fit in a restaurant. Oh. And I said, excuse us, please. And I took him to the bathroom and I said, okay, we're going to calm down. Mm-hmm. And I said, this is not appropriate behavior for where we are. If you would like to eat something, because I know you're hungry, if you want something, you need to be polite and ask for it and whatever. And then we waited for him to calm down. And then we came back. And the lady next to us said, well done, Mom. Yeah. I'm like, isn't this what all parents do? Apparently not. So anyway, so that's what we're kind of saying is that's not the expectation we're talking about. We're talking about like you're going to a zoo and instead of getting to see the animals because it's raining, they're all in their little habitat, so you don't see anything, and you get rained on and you're soaked, and it's not fun, right?
And you fall in the snake pit,
or get eaten by a hippo, or whatever, right? And so whatever, right? Like, no, you choose to say, okay, well, this may not be what we had wanted, but we did enjoy this, and we enjoyed that, and we created a positive experience because we weren't hung up on, well, this should happen, right?
Yeah.
We enjoy what actually happens. So,
I already tapped it.
And then...
I tapped it, and we haven't talked about choosing to...
Choose to enjoy the moment. That's what I just talked about.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then the next thing we want to talk about is everybody gets a vote. Everybody gets a voice. Yeah. Everybody's opinion matters. Like, for example, when we're planning my monthly shopping trip, I try to only shop once, but then I send Trent, oh, we're out of lettuce or we're out of milk.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
one big shopping trip at the beginning.
One big shopping trip with all the
frozen produce.
All the stuff that we...
Yeah.
But everybody gets to choose 4 meals, which means they don't get to complain the other days of the month because they got their favorites. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And so this is somebody else's choice, and you don't want to have your choice negated and not get your choice because you complained about somebody else's choice. All right?
And this...
And everybody gets a choice.
This filters to vacations, too, because everybody should have a voice. Like, you get to do this. You get to... So maybe for our situation, our staycation, we're going to be playing lots of games and probably watching lots of movies.
And so everybody gets to choose a game.
Yeah.
That everybody gets to participate in and nobody gets to complain.
Yeah.
And everybody gets to choose a movie. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, people don't get to...
We do it willing, we do it happily.
Yes.
And winning doesn't matter because...
Well, I try to choose games where winning doesn't matter.
Yeah, and
like it's
cooperative games.
Cooperative game.
Yeah.
Except for Uno, which our whole family loves. And aggravation.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are funny losing moments because we play Uno No Mercy and wow, that one's cruel. And so we just know that
Draw 25.
Yeah, it's like, you know that there's very little chance of actually winning. And so it's just funny what happens, right? So we are enjoying the moment in that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so, but I guess what we're saying is, like, if all you do is go to museums and somebody else wants to go to the beach, right? Like, you need to kind of do both things. You can't just go to the, The whole point is to draw your family together, and if somebody feels neglected, that's not going to do that. Well, yeah, it's like you don't matter. This person matters, but you don't, and you don't get to complain or say anything. Because
this is fun for the whole family, therefore, it's
like you're supposed to enjoy what they want to do because we're
which
together
you can do. You can still enjoy what they want to do.
But if you never have input
yeah.
into what the family does, even if they're 3, right? The 3-year-old isn't going to want the same thing as the adults, right?
Right.
You've got to include everybody.
Yeah.
In the process, right? You've got to choose. I don't know how to say it other than you cannot value one person's opinion more than another because they're all people. They're all important. Even special needs, right? Like sometimes you're placating, okay, and you treat them like you have to handle them. If you treat somebody like you have to handle them, it's really hurtful to that person, right?
Yeah.
And so everybody's a human being. They should be treated like human beings and not problems to be dealt with, right? And so when you plan time together, and it can be unstructured as well, right? It doesn't have to be a plan, but when you notice, it's like, oh, this person is not having fun. Let's do something they would like to do next time.
Right.
Right. So anyway, that's what we're hoping. Help you out during your holiday vacations, no matter how much time you have or don't have with your family. Maximize it by trying to include everybody and be kind and enjoy what actually happens instead of what you think should happen. And so our assignment for this week is let the extra time that you have with people, if you have extra time, most people do.
Yeah.
But if you have extra time, let that time improve your relationship and make a conscious effort to improve the relationship instead of just whatever happens and then being mad about it, right?
Yeah.
So actually conscious choice to enjoy and improve your relationships. All right. Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
if you're watching it before Christmas, and whenever you watch this or whatever, if it's like 5 years down the road,
have a great break.
Happy holidays. Whatever. Happy holidays, or just enjoy the time you spend with people.
Yeah. Agreed.
Choose to enjoy the time you spend with people. Okay, have a great week.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.